being one of the first Webit ambassadors in Bulgaria, Ivo Cekov is the best person to be here invited on this stage to share his knowledge and his vision on the Bulgarian landscape, digital landscape for this year and the upcoming one. I know that it's going to be a challenge for Ivo because he's been speaking at other events just a couple of months ago. So he promised he's gonna bring some brand new data. I gave him one more challenge, to be honest. I told him about what we asked him to speak about a week ago, actually 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I know that for 2 nights they didn't sleep. But so welcome very, very kindly Ivo and Anton on stage. Join us. Ivo, thanks for joining.
Thanks.
So the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Plamen. It's you're exaggerating all these matters about us and our activity, but anyway. Okay, there is the. So we'll start again. It was maybe 2-3 weeks ago. We present the advertising landscape in Bulgaria, here at the same place, for 2013. Now we'll start with this data. I'm sorry if some of you have already seen this, but for our guests, we will start and make a short view of this landscape with Anton. Then he will follow with the mobile and where is mobile on our market. So all this concerns our market. In the beginning, the slides, because they are from the same forum 3 weeks ago, it's in Bulgarian, but we will interpret this in English. Starting with the gross advertising budgets from year 2009 to 2013, it's obvious that the budgets on the gross scale, they are growing, but this is upon the official data from the people metric system and all the system that is measuring the TV, press, outdoor, and internet. This is the split between the different type of media for the same period. And you can see that the internet is going down. It's again on the gross scale in million level. This is again the split, but you can just make the difference between 2012 and 2013. The TV is going a bit up as a very conservative market in this crunch. The internet on gross level is losing a bit of its share. The radio is the same. Press is losing a small part, and outdoor has a small increase. So this is the real figures upon our vision and investigation for the last couple of years, and it's obvious that practically the net advertising market is going down. So the conclusion is that the advertisers, they get more and more advertising for less money. This is in general. And this is the assumption of the situation for 2013. The overall gross budget is going plus 10% up. Practically, the net money in advertising in Bulgaria going a bit down. Not significantly, but down. This is for the TV figures, again 80%, but on net level, there is a small increase in the net TV budget. You see this in press, radio, out-of-home advertising is doing well, and it's a bit stable for the last 2 years, and internet. Unfortunately, because this is a Webit, I have to explain why this is the effect, especially for internet and digital. And practically, one reason is the crunch, and the other reason is that more and more significant budgets are going in Google and Facebook. This is the reality. So practically, the local publishers, some of them, they have a small increase in their revenue, but overall market is going down as a gross and net figures, which is can't make us quite happy. So I'd like to point on the mobile part of the market, practically saying everywhere around we are in front of the screen, whatever is, it's a big screen when you're on the cinema, then the smaller screen, which is a TV, then the computer, then you have a tablet, mobile telephone. Everywhere, practically, we're communicating behind the screen. So this screen environment is dramatically changing the viewership of all of us, and especially the teenagers and the young audience. So the data that we get is from November 2013 out of the Google Consumer Barometer is that in Bulgaria, 2.05 millions have smartphones. Nearly 600,000 tablets are sold in Bulgaria. According to the statistics in Bulgaria, there are 7.3 million people, and 3.5 of them are in active age. So having this data, the conclusion is that more than 60% of people in Bulgaria are mobilized. In the middle of 2013, the smartphones are among the 5 best bought items. It's according to the data from the banks and credit institutions. The tablets are going from the place number 9 to place number 6. Then out of this, it's obvious that the mobile screens are more and more in our reality. The other big fact for Bulgaria is unique among the nearly all the European countries with the fact that we have the internet connectivity practically everywhere with 3G mobile connections over the 4 mobile operators, on a quite acceptable prices. And the other thing is that we have hundreds of free Wi-Fi zones, and they are not just Wi-Fi zones. They're working on the quite high speed. The movement Release Internet, they have more than 6,000 free hotspots in Bulgaria, and there are other organizations that they have more than 100. So practically, Wi-Fi free zones, we are among the best positions in Europe. So the next part of the presentation is where is mobile, and I'll give the floor to my colleague Anton.
Thank you, Ivo. Important statistics over there. So where is mobile? I would say something. I would say this year is the year of mobile. Next year is the year of mobile. You probably all have heard these statements a couple of times or maybe 10 times over the years. The fact is that mobile marketing budgets in Bulgaria are growing. They are growing at a steady pace, but we don't feel that the market is realizing its full potential. So we reckon something must be scaring off advertisers. What can it be? I mean, Ivo mentioned some important statistics. Can it be that there are not enough users? Oh, oops, sorry. All right. Quickly, I'll try to. Move to the presentation. Yeah, the only mark button over here, missed it.
Yeah.
All right, so can it be there are not enough users with smartphones and tablets in Bulgaria? I reckon not. I mean, this statistic over there on the screen, it's, as Ivo said, from November, the end of October, it's 2 months before Christmas. That's 6 months ago from now. So the population is over there. It's looking at those devices, using them constantly. So it's not that. It's not that what is scaring advertisers. People are there. Can it be we don't have internet access in Bulgaria? I would say not. Again, Ivo mentioned this. This is an actual map from the organization Release the Internet. Very nice initiative to everybody to open their Wi-Fi zones. You see there's a coverage of the whole of Bulgaria, not only the capital or the big cities. So it's not that. We have internet. In fact, we have the fastest broadband internet in Europe. And that's a fact. I mean, that's an undeniable fact. So it's not that is scaring advertisers. What else? I mean, you would say probably, all right, Wi-Fi, what about 3G? Ivo mentioned that 3G in Bulgaria is fast, it's reliable, it's everywhere. The fact that we have it in the subway system, the whole subway system, although not a big one, is a big factor. I mean, people there use their phones and tablets constantly. I don't know how many of you use the subway as much as I do. I made that picture on the left. Totally unrelated people between each other. 13 or 14 of them using their smartphones. Only the grandma, which is with the orange jacket, didn't use her smartphone. So it's a fact, again. So, all right, we have users, we have internet. What can it be? Can it be that mobile advertising doesn't fit well with other more traditional channels? It is well known that Bulgarians love sitting in front of the TV. Bear in mind, I'm saying sitting in front of the TV. That's very important. That's very important because when people sit in the front of the TV, it's a question, is anyone watching your commercial from an advertising point of view? Can I ask for you to play the video, please, from the organizers? Very much appreciated. Just click on the picture.
I'm just taking the chairs, not playing the video.
All right, thank you.
Well, that's it for the first quarter. We'll be right back. Word from our sponsor.
Oh, shh. The commercials are on. The commercials are on.
Introducing the Fuego Burrito. Piled high with seasoned rice, beans, and a blend of 3 fiery cheeses. So if you're hungry for danger, hurry in now.
Yeah, Adobe should thank us for that brand exposure we just did, but I really do love that commercial. It came just after the Super Bowl, or before it, I'm not sure, but it was during the Super Bowl time when, you know, all those big budgets, they go up for TV advertisement, but that was like 3 years ago. Nowadays, big brands in America at least, they know when they have a TV campaign, they have to. I mean, literally have to. It's not an option. They have to supplement it with some kind of a mobile communication. Because I don't know how many of you would say that in front of the TV, people actually hold the remote. I don't think anybody of you would say they do. I mean, it's a really cool looking big remote over there, but I would say they're using their phones or their tablets or their laptops. So why not give them the power? Why not give them the power to act with your advertisement? Why not give them the power to engage with your message after the commercial has finished? Why not do that? There's a whole new generation coming. Generation that was born during such times, and you have to be ready to advertise for it. Now is the time to make mistakes. Now is the time not to be afraid. It is, I mean, you know that it's a cliche, but it is good to fail, because when you fail, you learn most of the lessons. So fail now, Try different things. Don't be afraid in your advertising campaigns, and you'll be ready when those guys grow up, or at least they have enough pocket money to buy your goods. Don't forget, you all know that social and search advertisement is inherently mobile. A lot of the time, when there is a search inquiry from a user, or he's creating social content, he's doing it on the go, through a mobile device. So adapt your social and search campaigns to be relevant to the mobile user. Do not put everything under the same hood. Do not mix stuff. Oh yeah, this is my model slide, because since the morning I heard you have to have a model slide for people to like the presentation. Moving on. You have to understand when different devices are used. Again, differentiate between a tablet, a desktop, and a mobile. Oh yeah, mobile marketing opportunities. Right now, in Bulgaria, we're only scratching the surface of the iceberg. Yeah, there are a lot of banner campaigns, a lot of SMS campaigns, a lot of good stuff happening, but there's so much more to mobile marketing. I mean, it's a mass media with all those sensors, all those capabilities right in your pocket. I mean, there's augmented reality, there are mobile pre-rolls, there are Wi-Fi zones you can make, the lot. Try that. Don't get me wrong, banners are also something good. Here is an example for one of my favorite companies. It's called Keep. Its founder actually is the youngest founder in the world to get venture capital, even younger than Zuckerberg. They're disrupting the marketing industry by giving real rewards to people for virtual achievements. So when you finish off, say, a level on Angry Birds, the brand message pops up and says, hey, you're really good at this game. Have these free cinema tickets or whatever. So this shows the power of proper targeting, being at the right mobile moment for your consumer. Very important.
Thank you very much, but we really have to upload your presentation later on.
All right, last slide. There's the last slide. Don't be afraid to be an early adopter. And if you don't go into mobile marketing soon, you'll end up advertising only to that guy over there. Don't advertise only to that guy. That's my message.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a good one. Thank you. Ivo, thanks a lot.
See you later. Thank you.
See you later. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now you do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great presentation. It was a cool jump into mobile. Even though we announced it as a Bulgarian market overview, I was nicely surprised by this very last moment again presentation. I do appreciate your sleepless nights 2 in a row. Thank you very much for this. Thanks for this effort.